So what is going on, everyone? Doozy here and welcome back to some Monster Hunter World. So we just got word on our next live event, which is going to be coming on the 19th, so it's only 2 days away. But yeah, Capcom announced the next event, which is called the Kulve Taroth Siege. And there's actually a blog post to this, so if you want to go check it out, I'll leave a link in the description. But it starts off by saying Monster Hunter World expands with the new Elder Dragon, Kulve Taroth, and a new limited time quest type. And it talks a little more about the quest type here in a little bit, but it starts off by saying, Hunters, hope you've enjoyed the nice relaxing celebration of the Spring Blossom Fest. As that special limited time event comes to a close, we already have our next big assignment waiting for you, the Siege of Kulve Taroth. With the conclusion of Zora Magdaros and Nergigante investigations, the path is now clear for the arrival of the majestic Elder Dragon Kulve Taroth. We'll let you investigate more details about the new Elder Dragon itself directly, but what little information the Research Commission has gathered indicates that we need to deploy a new hunting strategy, and it says enter the siege. So this is where it gets really interesting. It says siege is a brand new limited type quest which requires the collaborative efforts of all hunters in the same gathering hub, which can hold up to 16 hunters, and each hunting party will split off into groups of up to 4 hunters each, but will be working together to investigate and hunt down the same Kulve Taroth. So that's really interesting. I'm wondering how that's going to work out. Of course, I got really excited when I first saw that. I thought it was going to be like a 16-player siege, but although that is the case, it's not exactly how I imagined it would be, but it still sounds exciting nonetheless. And it says, as each hunting party collects more tracks and breaks off more parts from the attacking Kulve Taroth, they'll contribute progress to the same siege. This new quest type is designed and balanced for multiplayer, so call up your squad mates or join up a dedicated Kulve Taroth lobby, and make sure to coordinate with other hunters if you want to earn the best rewards. Then after that, it kind of showcases some of the armor and the weapons, and I will say the armor does look really neat. Of course, this new Elder Dragon's like gold themed. It has gold covered all over its body, so the armor and the weapons kind of resemble that as well. I just really hope that the armor has some good stats. That way we can kind of, stray away from the meta of what a lot of people use. But then as far as the weapons, now these are really interesting. So as I mentioned, they're kind of like covered in this gold, like royalty looking design. But if you look at the image of the Great Sword, it looks like the bottom half of it is from the Zora Magdaros one, which that actually relates to this next paragraph after this, and it says the primary goal of this siege is to repel Kulve Taroth, but its shimmering gold mantle happens to be a collection of shiny weapon relics it has gathered along its journey through the new world. We don't have much information on when and where Kulve Taroth has amassed all these relics, so the nature and quality of these weapons, such as the type and its stats, are entirely up to fate. So that kind of makes me wonder if these are going to have like random stats where there's a chance they could change. Because I mean, that's kind of what it sounds like. And if that's the case, I'm really excited to see how that's going to turn out. But then after that, it says the smithy, however, is already hard at work coming up with a new armor set to complement these weapons quite nicely. Be sure to pay him a visit after you've earned enough Kulve Taroth materials. And then it shows the Palico and the Kulve Taroth gear. And I will say, this is probably now some of my favorite Palico gear. It looks like a golden lion mane. And then he has like the little fan with the feathers on it after that. So I'm definitely going to be rocking that. But it finishes off by saying, the first instance of the Kulve Taroth Siege will start on April 18th at 5 p.m. PT or April 19th at 1 a.m. BST, along with our second free content update, and will be live only for a limited time. It will return at a later date, but details are very scarce at the moment. So assemble your squad and take full advantage of this golden opportunity. So that was actually it for the blog post, but there's one more thing I want to add on this. So over on Twitter, Black Kite, he says this hasn't been mentioned in the Capcom Unity or Monster Hunter English account yet, but playing a new quest related to Kulve Taroth investigation will unlock new delivery quests, which if completed will reward new layered armors. So if you actually go over to the Japanese site, you can see what these look like, and they don't look too bad. They look similar to the other one that you get from the Deluxe Edition. But it says there's 2 versions of it, so the first one is the Honor and the second is Lonely. From what I can see in these images, in the Honor version, like the male helmet has 2 horns, and then in the Lonely version, he only has 1. Looks like the other one was kind of like broken off or something. But besides that, at least we are getting some new layered armor. But yeah, that pretty much covered everything from all this. I'm really excited to see, some of the new weapons and armor that are going to come from this and the stats that they have. I just really hope that they are worthwhile. But anyways, let me know what you guys think, if you're excited for this. I know I'm really looking forward to the new Siege type, see what that's all about. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. So anyways, that is going to do it for this video. And as always, I would like to thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. So if you did enjoy, if you could take a second to leave a thumbs up on the video, I would really appreciate it. And also subscribe if you're new here. And I guess until next time, I will catch you all later.